Necromancy just came out, so I wanted to try the new skill and to see the first few levels, how a new player could expect to train the skill and where to get started, and my honest opinion about the skill. To get started with Necromancy, first you have to complete the quest in Draenor Village. It is located north of the Lodestone. You go to the portal and you get teleported straight into the realm. Now you are speaking with Death here. You get teleported to Death's office, you speak with Death, and then you get the cutscene and you are greeted with the characters which teach you about Necromancy itself. Quest teaches you about making rituals. These rituals get you souls and ectoplasm. Ectoplasm is especially important because it is used to summon familiars to fight for you. And that means if you want to use necromancy in day-to-day combat training or slayer, you'll have to sacrifice bones to have ectoplasm to be able to summon familiars using necromancy. Here is the talent tree. Everyone was talking about necromancy. So apparently when you level up your necromancy, you can get these talents in this tree. There is a particular order which is the best. Don't worry about the best order in the beginning, because once you complete the tutorial, you'll have the first talent and you'll be able to get started with necromancy with no additional work. I will be able to conjure a skeleton warrior, the first ever familiar. So when you complete the quest, you get level 5 necromancy, and the game shows you where you can buy goods for your necromancy adventure. So that's general store and armor shop, which you can get necromancy gear for yourself. As well as there are necromancy prayers which can be unlocked by visiting Selene in the graveyard. Now let's begin training the necromancy ourselves. So now let's switch to the live commentary here. So we have completed the first necromancer quest and we got access to the combat skill called necromancy. First we have to go to the general store to buy the ink, since it shows in the quest that you can buy the ink in that place. So necromancy spells use this ectoplasm to cast them. So that means you have to have ectoplasm to cast necromancy spells. So that means you need this. Once you complete the quest, you will get 25 ectoplasm. So that means it will be enough to get you 20 necromancy easily. And you can train your necromancy in the cave, which is shown in the tutorial once you do the quest, which is flashed on the screen now. And don't forget, guys, to activate Lodestone, because you want to come back quickly to this place. I also bought myself necromancy robes from the armor guy, which is shown in the quest as well. How cool the necromancy robes look. Like, even the first level ones. Oh my god. So now we're gonna go to the cave to try the first ever necromancy kills. Apparently you can fight these monsters to use necromancy. You summon the skeleton and you attack with the magic you have. But you don't have to tell the skeleton to attack. Does it just... It feels kinda strange because the monsters keep attacking me, not the skeleton. So I'm kinda figuring that out still. I need to understand how does this work. This is just... These trolls throw ranged attacks at me, so that's why they keep attacking me. And that is quite strange. It shows percentage of what you can expect to hit, how often. So that is a new thing. It's a new thing that came out with necromancy. It shows how you are likely to hit. When I started training necromancy for the first time, I didn't expect that you need bones to get ectoplasm. That was my big mistake. So when you train necromancy, always pick up bones, because you will use them on rituals to get more ectoplasm. So that means you'll be able to summon more familiars and keep using the necromancy itself. So keep that in mind. So bartender and the pub's patrons have arrived in the pub. So as you kill monsters, you get souls. These souls unlock different things in the city of Oh, that is something new. No other skill has a connection to the world. Like, if you level up your attack, you won't get new things in, let's just say, Lumbridge. That feels very, very different in that regard. So when you fight using necromancy, you get souls as well, like I told you previously. And these will level up your talent tree, so you'll be able to unlock new abilities and new familiars to summon. As well as unlock different things in the city of I haven't explored every single thing that is unlocked during necromancy's first 20 levels, but make sure to check back in on the city, because there will be some things that you will unlock during your daily use of necromancy. Another thing about necromancy combat is that certain abilities give you necrosis stacks, and these necrosis stacks let you save adrenaline. So that means if you have let's just say 6 necrosis stacks, every single stack will decrease adrenaline use of a certain ability by 10%. 6 stacks, 60% reduction in adrenaline use. So that means necromancy is different because it has these stacks. They make up for different uses of certain spells in this regard. For me, necromancy is really similar to magic, because the only difference is that you use these necrosis stacks, which is kind of different mechanic, but you use familiars as well. But I think that main core concept is still magic, because it feels almost the same, because you're using skills but they are different color, like let's just say violet. I got that feeling just because you are casting everything from range. I haven't trained my necromancy to level 99 to say for sure, but the early levels feels just about the same as magic. I got to level 20 necromancy, and I can say for sure, I felt the hype. The hype is here, because there were a lot of people that were doing the same thing as me, and I felt like I was doing some kind of holiday event. That's what I felt here. Here for the first time, I tried to complete the ritual, so that means you sacrifice your bones to get ectoplasm. And that means once you put in your bones, you stand for 30 seconds, and all of your output which you have gotten, I mean ectoplasm and other things, go into the box. And then you can pick everything up and you can just leave and use necromancy in the real world without any problems. So this mechanic is really good because it doesn't force you to stay in the city of like for a long time. This was just the teapot, and bye.